anyway, that's what we're proposing to try to get on the ballot. And it says, again, shall the term limits of the Colorado Constitution for the office of, example, Moffat County Sheriff be lengthened to one additional term for a maximum of 3 consecutive terms as authorized by the article blah blah of the Colorado Constitution. I have had many people come to me. Like I say, we formed a committee. It will be up to the voters. I feel that in Moffat County, it is, you know, when we get somebody in office that's as good as Lila, Tim, everybody, then I think it's up to us to have them have one more term. I don't think that we, you know, as far as doing away with term limits, no, we're one of the very few counties in the state that don't have term limits. It's also will be, if they do decide, if you do decide to turn this over to the attorneys and you let me know and we'll make an appointment for you and be on in July with the committee, there will be an election this November. There's an election for the school board and for the college board. And because Shadow Mountain is included in this, if you so decide to do this, it would go on the ballot at no cost to the taxpayers. And I guess that's it. I just thought I'd discuss this with you, and then I'm going to try to get on in July and see if you would like to do this. Sure. So I'm going to give you the ballot language and an example of the resolution, and if you would discuss it and see if you're interested in it. If so, pass it on to the county attorney, and then you can let me know.
Neighboring counties, they already have that.
There's Rio Blanco has no term limits. Routt County has no term limits. We're one of the very few. How many, Lila, do you know? Counties that don't have term limits. I mean, they have no term limits. And Mesa County did this. Delta County did this just within the last couple of years. We tried it in 1996 and 2012. In '96, they tried it for all offices on one, and it failed. In 2012, they did it for 2002. Yeah, they did it for each office separately. We propose that this goes on for each office separately, so the voters would have the right to lengthen the term limits for each county official. We still have term limits, but yet.
So you're proposing 3 terms?
Three terms. Right now, it's in 1994, the voters passed to go on the Constitution that there were 2 terms. So right now, all our county elected officials, with the exception, I think, of the commissioners, now you're term limited too, aren't you? Are 2 terms, but the counties have the right to remove that. The counties themselves can go to the commissioners, have it put on the ballot, and have it go to the vote of the people. So that's what we're proposing. I've been contacted by numerous people, and like I say, we do have a committee. It's all gone forward, and that's where I am. So I just thought,
and it really doesn't change anything, because it just gives the opportunity for the official to run one more year. Eliminates the courthouse shuffle that we had last year.
That's right. It's, you know, if that
still
hadn't
have to be voted in.
Yeah, that hadn't happened 2 years ago, we'd still have what we have. Plus the fact that I think that extra term is enough to, you know, for people to really agree upon.
So you're talking about 6 different line items.
Yes, and I forgot on that. I feel bad. I didn't put the surveyor on here. So that would go on there also. So every county elected official would go on the ballot to extend their term from 2 terms to 3 terms.
But instead of being one vote for all, it would be individual votes.
Individual. I don't believe it should go on all for one. I really don't. I think that You know, I think it should be individual, each office. You should be able, as a voter, to vote whether you want the treasurer, the assessor, the sheriff, the clerk, so on, the coroner. But if you do it all on one, I don't think it would even stand a chance. And according to the people I've met with and the committee I have, this is what we propose to do. So,
And you asked me in that workshop about why Delta County, the coroner and the sheriff passed, were the only ones. Well, that's the only ones that were on the ballot. The other offices didn't pursue it. Those were the only
Okay.
two offices that put it on the ballot. So that's why they were the only two that passed.
yeah, I got an email from Lila that was from Mesa County, and the clerk and recorder in Mesa County. If anybody would like to see it, I have it printed, and they can, you know, I can email it to you. But she did quite a survey. She did every county in the state and showed when, if they put it on the ballot, the year they put it on the ballot, whether it passed, failed. Routt County, I don't know how long ago, theirs was quite a while ago. And so was Rio Blanco and Garfield. Like I say, we're one of maybe 4 counties in the state that have any kind of term limits. And with this, you would still, I mean, term limits are term limits. You still, even though you run, you can still get beat. I mean, it's up to the voters, so. But yes, Tom, to answer, it should be on individually.
And when do we need to make a decision? So when's the drop dead date? Is it July 26th?
Well, that's just to notify the county that the clerk that you're participating, which you are from the Shadow Mountain. But September 6th is the last date to refer the ballot question.
Okay.
So that's why I thought I'd just present this in general discussion, and then I will be on the agenda sometime in July with our committee to see if you are going to go along with this and propose it, and if we can go forward with this. So,
No, I agree. I think we should get it to the lawyer, let her go over it. Make sure we don't have any questions before then. So,
all right.
Tom will be back in a minute.